If you're a pro wrestling fan, especially a WWE fan, then you probably uttered the words that Montez Ford needs a solo push. And to that I say, you're damn right he does. Now, for some reason, if you guys don't know who Montez Ford is one half of the Street Profits, one of the most decorated tag teams in WWE history. Now, they haven't been doing anything in the last few years. They've kind of been stagnant. They've kind of been very complacent. They recently won the tag titles. I think the SmackDown after WrestleMania, but even their reign didn't last long. It was very insignificant. I've said that before in a previous video. And that bodes the question, what's next for the Street Profits? To go after the tag team titles again? Me personally, I don't want to see that. I know a lot of you don't want to see that. They've already won the tag team titles a handful of times. But the only thing is, if Montez Ford is pushed, if he goes solo, where does that leave Angelo Dawkins? We don't know. But this whole video is surrounded by Montez Ford. Now, Montez Ford has everything you want in a WWE superstar. He has the charisma, he has the moveset, he has the aura. So I don't understand what the hesitation is with pushing Montez Ford. I don't understand what the company doesn't see in him. Now, before I did hear that Montez Ford didn't want to leave Angelo Dawkins behind. He didn't want to leave Angelo Dawkins floating because I even think Montez knows that if he ever goes solo and he ends up making it, Angelo Dawkins is going to get lost in the show. And that's no knock against Angelo Dawkins. It's just that as far as star power, Montez Ford has a little more of that. Angelo Dawkins is good in the ring too. He's actually improved over the last, several years? Because before, Montez was wiping him clean in the ring, bro. But these days, it's kind of like neck and neck with Montez Ford being slightly better than Angelo Dawkins as far as like promo ability and in-ring aspect. So Montez Ford definitely deserves a solo push. People have been wanting Montez Ford to go solo for a few years now. Now, we got a hint of this back in 2023 when he competed in the Elimination Chamber where he was one of the standouts. So how did he go from there to back in a tag team? I have no idea. Montez Ford can easily be a United States champion or Intercontinental champion, but I'm going to push this a little further and say that Montez Ford can definitely be World Heavyweight Champion or a WWE champion. It's just a matter of, does the company want that? And based off their patterns, I don't think they do. How will I do this? How will I make Montez go solo? How will I make Montez gravitate away from the Street Profits to solo stardom? First off, I'm not going to do your very stereotypical cliche, oh my God, Montez turned on Dawkins or Dawkins turned on Montez, that whole thing. I feel like that's very repetitive, and that's an easy, lazy go-to in order to break away a tag team. I would just have Montez say, hey bro, this is what I'm going to do. I want to strive for better. I want to actually compete for a solo title. I actually want to go and chase something of my own for once. With Angelo Dawkins being receptive to this message. And then Montez Ford can start chasing the United States Championship or the Intercontinental Championship. Now, if he ends up winning one of those titles, that's great. However, I do think Montez Ford deserves a World Heavyweight Championship as well because, let's be honest, Montez has the entire package, like I stated earlier. But if he does decide to go after the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship, that'll be some great TV because Montez can carry a storyline. This man has the personality for it. He has the attention span for it. He has the charisma for it. He has everything you need to carry storylines and to carry a mid-card division. Now, if Jey Uso and Jinder Mahal can win a World Heavyweight Championship, I know Montez Ford can win a World Heavyweight Championship. But let's just keep it at mid-card titles for now. Montez Ford can absolutely dethrone Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would love that. The people who wouldn't love that are delusional. Like, how can you not want Montez Ford as a champion, as a solo champion at that, in the WWE with all of his potential? How can you not want that? I feel as if WWE is failing Montez Ford. I feel like they're very hesitant. And my thing is, I do believe that they still need a lot of tag teams because, let's be honest, the tag team division on SmackDown is solid, but Raw side is kind of, it's kind of lacking. But I don't know why they just don't pull the same thing that the women can do. Merge the tag team divisions, make one set of tag team titles, and they can flow between brands. That'll make everything so much easier. I don't know why they don't do it. But if that were the case, it'll be easier for Montez to actually go away and actually do his own thing, because we do have a new tag team in Melo Don Miz, which I don't agree with, but anyway. So I would have that happen. Montez Ford go after the U.S. title, wins the U.S. title, go on a lengthy U.S. title run to establish himself as a solidified solo competitor. Now, as far as the world title sequence, he can easily put into that, because I don't know how you don't make him a world champion with all the stuff that he has. I just believe that WWE is hesitant on pushing him because they don't believe in pushing black stars as solo champions, especially solo world champions. And I stated this in a previous video. Montez Ford even stated on the reality show that he was on that he wanted his own shine, he wanted his own accolades because he saw his wife Bianca Belair achieving so much as a solo competitor. So why can't Montez receive that same glory? I have no idea. I don't know why they don't push him. I don't know why they hesitate on doing it, because this man has everything you need, and he showed at the Elimination Chamber that he can actually take this to the next level, but they don't push him for some reason. Well, I know what the reason is, but it's stupid how they have so much talent in one guy and he's not doing anything. He's not being pushed to any other accolade. He's not being pushed to any other level. He's steady floating around in a tag team. Montez Ford is 35 years old. So if you want to capitalize on his solo push, I would do it right now. I would do it now, because he's not old. He can still go. Let's be for real. Let's push Montez Ford. Put him out there. Actually give him something to do. And he can show you that he can carry a division. And if you don't think he can carry a division, like I said earlier, you're delusional. You just don't want to see it. Montez Ford should definitely be a solo champion and receive a solo push. If you don't believe that, then something is wrong with you, right? So let's get on the Montez train, man. Let's see if he can actually pull something off, because right now him and Angelo Dawkins are not doing anything in that tag team, bro. They can't keep steady chasing the same tag team titles, doing the same thing repetitively every single year, bro. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna have another year of that. So push Montez Ford, break him away, and we can see where we can go from there. All right. But if you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.